Cubero, the man who made the move to Paraguay.
How is life in Paraguay? What are the pros and the cons? What others that just come here for a couple of weeks and do some blogs on the internet? Oh, this is Paraguay. They don't know shit. He knows. We had 4 scrambled eggs, a couple of cocidos. Probably it's around $10.
Minimum salary here is $350.
So imagine having a full-time driver, a full-time chef, a full-time trainer probably.
So this compared to Europe, for example, I find it the downside is that you don't have.
Asunción, it's becoming quite a good hub.
Around 1 p.m. I'll be there, and they get there at 2:30.
Paraguay changing the 0% tax, I think. No more territorial tax. How many people would leave?
I think a lot of people would leave.
People come for the taxes and then stay for life in Paraguay. This gentleman over here has lived almost 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
In this country, pretty full-time. I would say that this year you've been here 9-10 months.
9 months, yeah. Last year 6 to 7 months,
Yeah.
and the first year 3 months, I think.
Yeah. So he's the one who can tell you how is life in Paraguay, what are the pros and the cons, what others that just come here for a couple of weeks and do some blogs on the internet. Oh, this is Paraguay. They don't know shit. He knows what it's really to be here, the good and the bad, the ugly, also it rains a little bit, the cafe, there's no electricity. These are things that happen, it's reality. So how has it been for you, this journey this year in Paraguay, almost full time?
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been for me a place to have a routine, a base. And once you have the gym that you want, the gym that you like, you have pretty good options. Like if you're a fighter, you have jiu-jitsu gyms, you have boxing gyms, you have Muay Thai gyms. Mm-hmm. Then you have good food as well, good meat. That's the cliche that we see on Twitter.
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about you have really good meat, you have really good food, like very natural and organic, it feels good. Then you have a place to focus. Like I would say that you don't have many fun things to do. Like you can go to the countryside, you can go maybe some places here, like you can spend a weekend on hotels, you can spend some time at cafes, restaurants. But you don't have for example, I'm from Spain, I miss the European lifestyle sometimes. That would be some of the cons.
Yeah.
But the pros, like good prices for everything, for food, for living.
Yeah.
So overall, you have a balance, and you have a balance to have a good life and focus.
Yeah, totally. We had the contrast of Miami. We both were there this year. You had a really cool experience as well with the Mustang, right?
Yeah, I rented the car. And
yeah, that was dope, man. When you sent me the videos, like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. For context, everybody, Isaac was already in the channel. We had another podcast we shot in Vic together. And we've been friends like 4 years, something like that.
2020.
Yeah.
In Tulum.
Yeah, in Tulum. And we've been meeting all around different countries. Actually, we came here and got the residency in Paraguay, the permanent residency together.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. So yeah, it's been a journey, and we can compare a lot of things that we've lived similarly. Like Miami, a breakfast like this would cost you like $40 maybe per person.
Per person.
Yeah, and here it's like $10 each.
Each or like, maybe all. Yeah.
Yeah, like we had 4 scrambled eggs, a couple cocidos, which is like this yerba mate, right, with sugar, and probably it's around $10.
$10-15, yeah, probably.
Easy. And I remember we had the breakfast was La Misión that day, the last day we were here together.
In the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, amazing breakfast, and as well, great prices. So you can have a routine. You were mentioning that you can get somebody full-time for how much, more or less? You want employees?
Minimum salary here is $350 approx right now. Like it's increasing every month. So
imagine having a full-time driver, a full-time chef, a full-time trainer probably. You can get, well, like not full-time like he's living with you, but you can train every day, right? Yeah. Jiu-jitsu or boxing.
For example, I'm doing personalized classes for jiu-jitsu 3 times a week. And it's around $90 per month.
What?
$190.
So 12 classes.
12 classes.
$90 a month.
Yes.
One-on-one.
One-on-one.
With a top, is it good? Like, would you say it's a good teacher compared to the other ones you've had around the world?
Yeah,
they have. From 1 to 10, like
from 1 to 10, It would be maybe 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. But then you can find some pro fighters that maybe is a little bit more expensive,
But a little bit, maybe it's
Maybe
110.
150, maybe
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, okay.
But
But still, you have then top class, right? Yeah. And also, you did a lot of medical treatments, like things like massages and physios, right?
yeah, you can have like really good physiotherapists. I'd say it's around $50 1 hour. So this compared to Europe, for example, I find it more expensive.
Yeah, very similar.
Comparing the living cost and everything. But still, like really good quality.
Yeah. Something that I think we should bring here is this idea of having a routine, having a base, and then having these creativity escapes. Kind of like you have a home that you have everything in there, your bag, your setup, and then you go a couple days to a hotel, get some ideas,
so,
come back.
So what I've done here, because the city gets a little bit boring after a few months, you have the shoppings. But that's the only fun thing that you can do in Asunción is kind of you go to the shopping malls.
Oh yeah.
What you can do is rent a car, and you go and explore the countryside. Like I've been in Ciudad del Este, Encarnación.
Dude,
I've been in
I just have mixed feelings of this place.
Foz do yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
but
little bit
Foz do Iguaçu
messy.
is good.
Foz do Iguaçu
Foz do Iguaçu is
in
nice,
Brazil. I've been
Encarnación, you said?
Encarnación,
But San Bernardino, I
five
guess.
hours from here
Yeah.
in the south, and
Yeah.
you can cross to Argentina.
Yeah,
You can have some adventures.
nice. How's Encarnación compared to Asunción?
Better.
Oh, tell me
Better.
more. Tell us more, yeah.
It looks more. It looks more. It looks cleaner. It looks more organized, less chaotic. The downside is that you don't have too much things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Maybe instead of 3 shopping malls, you have 1.
you have one. You
Or-
have less restaurants,
Yeah.
but it's more beautiful.
Okay.
And you have the beach, like you have the river.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You can swim there.
Yeah, River Beach.
Yeah, it's kind
Because just for context, like Paraguay, it's inland, so.
fake beach.
Yeah. But still, good.
Still, yeah. So you can have a good experience, but I think that living there 3-4 months can get very boring.
You can fly there, right?
I think you can fly
I mean,
there.
I know you can take 5 hours by car, but
Yeah,
you can also fly probably inside Asunción to Encarnación.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I think they have an airport there.
Not sure. Like,
No?
I'm not sure. Like
Okay.
I would be.
Okay. Yeah, because there was a gentleman that is developing real estate in Asunción that he told me that he has a new project that can't be disclosed yet. We're gonna have him in the channel one day. But he's building in Encarnación because he says that it has a potential to be like a more luxurious part of Paraguay compared to Asunción.
For me, if it has a better offer and some
Yeah.
things to do, I would live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It reminds
maybe-
me more to an European city
Yeah. Yeah.
than Asunción.
Yeah, we should see first class citizens if, when they go to Encarnación, if they like it, because Asunción, it's becoming quite a good hub. Like, actually, you were in a dinner the other day. How many people were there?
We're 6-7 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All from first class citizens that, we helped get the residency in Paraguay. Some others that we help, an LLC, for example, or some other service, but are now living in Paraguay. And we are creating a good hub of people here. And actually, in that dinner, I think that you had some interesting conversations with a gentleman, some businesses sparked as well there.
Yeah. I had some really good connections, seeing some different strategies, different mindsets in the community, and that they are living here or spending here some months, some weeks. And yeah, actually, we got a client, and
Yeah.
we got probably a partnership with one of
Nice.
the members.
So you
So,
already
yeah,
started working together.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, that's a really positive. That's something that you can find here in Asunción too. Like people from the community or from other places, international places.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can get opportunities because they are entrepreneurs, they are investors.
Yeah.
So the profile of expats here is interesting.
Yeah. Actually, the last time I organized a meetup in Asunción, that Lawrence King was here as well. We were in La Factoría.
Yes.
Yes, we had that one there, and it was like 12 people from Twitter, from Instagram, clients, people I knew. So every time that I'm coming here, and then we have a dinner, you're gonna be out this time, but another 6-7 people are gonna be here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good hub. I think that it's the taxes. People come for the taxes and then stay for,
For other reasons.
For other
yeah.
reasons.
Or they get comfortable here, like they get with a routine, a base, and for a few months.
Yeah. So what would you say are the cons that people don't share, but we have to be honest about
You have to be transparent.
Transparent, yeah.
Yeah, some of the cons would be the infrastructures, like they are not first world infrastructures.
Yeah,
In
literally.
the city, like when it rains,
Yeah.
like normally you don't get many electricity cuts or internet cuts.
Yeah.
But when it rains, like seriously, like today,
Yeah, and it's not that crazy
it's
rain.
not that crazy.
And we lost electricity and water here. I mean, we can still get this thing with the stove, with the gas, but yeah. The internet is pretty fast though, when
Internet
it works.
is fast.
Yeah.
Nice. 300 megabytes, 500 megabytes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's not a.
Yeah. We're also talking about the talent. It's a bit complicated to find people that are not lazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
complex. That's
there's-
complex.
Yeah. There's a few, selected ones, exceptions, but yeah. People are quite,
Most of the
chill.
attitudes that you see, I don't know, in restaurants, like the waiters, how they serve you. You have some good places like Ogausha that they serve you really well. You have some of the hotels that we talked before, but most of them they lack some energy. They lack some proactivity, and you can find that in any business. You can find that when you want to have your internet connection and you need to hire a company
or repair a
that's-
car,
or repair a car,
Yeah.
or you need to meet with someone like to repair your AC. Maybe they tell you around 1 p.m. I'll be there, and they get there at 2:30
or next day.
or maybe next day.
Yeah. You told me something about an internet company as well, some issue you had, right?
They took 3 days to come and like set up everything.
Yeah. So the speed, the default speed, let's call it,
Default speed is slow.
yeah, it's low compared to Europe, compared to, they took a picture. Compared to Europe, compared to Dubai, Miami, of course. So actually, that's one of the comments that one of the gentlemen in the first class dinner you were mentioning before recording, that he told you, maybe I'm gonna live somewhere else, Dubai or something, because Paraguay is a bit slow, and he's afraid that he's gonna relax too much, get too comfortable, and then lose this spark of thriving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that's possible?
I think if you have an online business and you are super focused, you can be productive, you can work well, because you have everything is easy here, like in the sense of
Yeah.
you can hire your personal trainer, you have this routine, you can be in a place where you have everything close by around 10 minutes.
There's a lot of development here as well of real estate. I'm not sure
I'm not sure.
if it's gonna be a bubble.
What I've heard,
Yeah.
and
What are your thoughts?
What I know is some of it is money laundering, some of it is people from countries like Argentina, Bolivia, they come to like store their money,
Yep.
like store
Cash.
of value,
Yeah.
like their cash is losing value, so they create real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the offer that we have right now or that they are building, because
Yes.
like we have maybe 10, 20 more buildings
Yeah. Towers.
that
huge
they are developing,
towers,
and maybe they are like, I don't know, there is one 50 stories.
Yeah.
Not sure that we have enough demand for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. True. Because imagine one thing, Isaac. Paraguay changing the 0% tax thing
Yeah.
and saying 10% for everybody. No more territorial tax. How many people would leave?
I think a lot
if
of
that-
people would leave because you have other 10% options that are way better.
to buy
You have
9% or 0%?
Even 0%
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see the point
Yeah.
to be here.
You have Uruguay next door. You have Panama pretty close, direct flight from Asunción. So
Correct.
yeah, if Paraguay changed this, it would shape. So that's one of the things, I think we discussed this about real estate, that it makes sense to buy it when you can finance it. But you are putting your eggs in a basket that is not in your control. Because you are putting something in an asset that you cannot move. And if the country decides to change something, boom.
It's
You're
not
done.
yours anymore, or
Yeah.
the value of your asset is going
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, correct. Or something you expected. Oh, so many tourists and expats will come here for the zero taxes, and then they change that, and the 90% occupancy you calculated, it's a 20% occupancy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
it could change.
it's not a liquid market. Like it's very difficult to like sell something that you
Yeah.
have. Like it can take months.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a real estate investor or
Yeah, yeah.
expert, but what I've heard, like talking with local people, local real estate developers, local investors, it's not that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You need to be careful what you buy.
Yeah. Because actually, if you don't buy here, there's a lot of good properties for renting. Like we were discussing that for $100 a night, you can get amazing hotels here. We have La Factoria, like literally one corner away.
Like 5-star hotel.
Nino, we have La Misión. Like there's good hotels here. Yeah, restaurants as well. Ogausho that you mentioned.
Yeah.
What else?
La Cabrera. Some
La
people,
Cabrera.
Some people says that is overpriced or overvalued, but
Man,
I
but
think
the
it's
meat
good.
there is
I think it's
amazing.
good.
It's
You
amazing.
have Patria Parrilla. You have.
You recommended me that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's really good. I went that day because of you, and it's like, man, yeah, good one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of places that you don't have to buy. You can just come here, rent, and that's pretty much it. What I like about Asunción actually, when you rent, is getting these condos that have gym in the same building and amazing rooftops.
You have everything there. You
Like
have
the
swimming
sunsets.
pool.
Sunsets in Asunción are next level, man. Yeah. So I would say it's a place that, yeah, you can buy, but you can also rent. Because corruption, it's another thing here. Like,
Corruption is
if
very
you're not,
accessible.
yeah, if you're not a local, they can scam you easily.
It can be positive and negative.
Correct.
So yeah,
Yeah.
be careful
Yeah.
what you do and
Yeah. Especially if you are a foreigner and you don't have the same level of contacts and connections in government, in the police, or with lawyers than a local that is selling you a flat or something. And then they don't fulfill their word, they don't keep their word. What you gonna do? What you gonna do against them? Here's the thing.
yeah, I would say if you have good connections here, with a call you can solve any problem.
Yeah.
If you don't have connections here,
So maybe for buying real estate, you need to develop that network that knows you know that you are going to be protected,
exactly,
and then you buy the real estate knowing that something happens, one phone call away, right?
exactly.
Yeah. One question for you is as well, if Paraguay was so great, I mean, you would be considering here staying forever, but we were discussing that maybe next year it's going to be like,
Less months.
yeah, last month's here and then on to the next stage. What do you think prompts that for you? What's telling you, look, this is over?
Yeah.
What are you missing? What are you looking for somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm missing personally. I really like the European lifestyle that you can walk around the city center, like around Barcelona, or you can go to the beach, and you have this offer of restaurants, things to do. You can fly around Europe.
Yeah.
I don't know, 1 hour away from London, from
Yep.
Lisbon. So it's so easy to do a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And you're so well connected. But here it gets boring with time. Like I feel that you stop, and it's not attracting like as many people as Barcelona, for example, or as any other European
Yeah.
city, or Miami, or Dubai.
Yeah.
So everything gets like a small town
Yeah.
town lifestyle.
Yeah. Also the type of people that it attracts is what
Exactly.
you say.
Like some
Because-
people is looking for cheap prices because
Yeah.
here the cost of living is super low.
Yeah. Cheap prices attract cheaper people.
Cheap prices. I want to save. I want to like maybe some people paying 20% taxes or 10% taxes in other places. They have even more money because they don't care about this 10% or 20%. So because pros and cons. Like
We like it or not, a breakfast that costs you $50 in Miami puts a filter to who can enter the country and stay there. You know,
exactly.
Dubai, the same.
So that's after 2-3 years it gets like, okay, what else?
Yeah.
What else here?
Yeah. Compared to, because you are well traveled, you went to Asia, you spent a good amount
Yeah,
of time there.
I've been-
You've traveled North America, you've been to Europe. Like, do you think are the difference between cultures? What do you find different in Europe? What do you feel in Asia? What do you
Yeah.
feel in Paraguay? What would be the feelings in
Yeah.
these different continents, and even in North America. Let's say these four. What does Isaac feel in those places, in each one?
So in South America, I'd say that the positive part is that you feel welcome everywhere. Like,
Okay.
of course, I speak Spanish; it's my native language.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're not a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
In Europe, in certain countries, you can feel like a foreigner, like Northern Europe. In Asia as well, you will never feel like you belong there. But you have other positive stuff. Asia is like crazier. Like you have more options of having fun. You have more, like you can travel from Thailand to Kuala Lumpur to Bali to Singapore and see many different, like a mixture of cultures. And Europe, I like drinking a coffee in the square of your hometown.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the.
And in America,
And in America,
in the USA, Miami, what did you feel there?
USA, in Miami, like you can compare Miami or New York. They are like different countries. Like Miami, for example, is like a premium Latin America. That would be
That's a good definition.
my
Actually.
definition. Because everything is like USA standards, but you feel like the Latin America culture. You can speak Spanish there.
Yeah.
And New York is something else. Like it's a unique place. So yeah, it really depends on where you go in the US.
Yeah. And how did you feel there?
I feel that like it's stimulating me. I feel that it's
Yeah.
expanding my mind. And I would say, I don't know if I could live there for one straight year, for the movement. Like I'm from a small town, so I like nature. I like connection with nature.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really depends. Like 2-3 months maybe in Miami, New York would be super cool.
Yeah.
More than that, like having your whole life there, maybe it's too much.
Yeah. Totally. Well, here's a good recap of living in Paraguay. The things you can do here, the things that are also cons that you must be aware of before coming. And yeah, man, I think that's a good recap. The next step for us is going to be the citizenship of Paraguay.
Here.
It's going to be the next milestone to hit.
Next year we can.
Yeah. Yeah, remember, after 3 years of permanent residency, you can become a citizen, you can apply. You have to create ties to the country. So it's having bank accounts and driving licenses and having the tax declarations as well.
Maybe a
Cumulative,
business, maybe a land,
business.
something.
Correct, real estate, land, having spent enough time here in the country, knowing the language, of course. So yeah, when you create the right ties and you make a solid profile with your lawyer, with the team that helps you out, then voila, first class citizen, of course. Also will help you with the citizenship. It's one of the things that many residents are loading, you know, and in 2 or 3 years, there's going to be a boom of citizenship applications, because it's been quite recent that people start realizing about this opportunity. So I expect that before 2030, a lot of new Paraguayan citizens will emerge. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. One is going to be us. We're going to as well share here in this channel how is it the process when I get the citizenship, the passport in hands, and then Mercosur opens. Well,
we have
many
a
countries.
Mercosur passport.
Latin
which is
America,
Nice.
Yeah, and then getting residencies in other countries becomes much easier as well, which is an advantage. You don't have to go through as much due diligence compared to a non-Mercosur citizen. So then residency in Argentina, Uruguay, any other country around becomes faster. So that's another pro. Adding more options, some more geographic freedom. Man, it's good to see you before you
see
catch
you
your
again.
flight
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you again wherever in the world.
next time.